My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Begin Again. And I remember back in 2014, well, I was just obsessed with this movie. Like, I loved it. But it has been over a decade since I last watched it, so I gave it a rewatch last night and okay, it's good. I still like this movie, but it's not as good as I remember it being. But let's begin by talking about the cast. And Keira Knightley does do a great job here. She's very charming, she's very sweet, and she does bring some heart to this movie. Mark Ruffalo also does a great job. I like how he's just a complete mess, a complete wreck, and you make certain judgments about this character early on, but then you realize later on that he's more complicated than that, and I just thought he brought this character to life so incredibly well. Haley Steinfeld also does a real great job here. She's barely in the movie, but she does add some nice authenticity to this story. She brings some nice emotion. Okay, Adam Levine. Has Adam Levine acted in anything else besides this movie? Hold on, I gotta look this up. Okay, Pop Star, Never Stopping, Fun Mom Dinner, The Clapper. Yeah, like he's been in a few things, but this is really his only big movie. And I thought he did a really good job. He's always convincing as his character, and I like how fake he is. Like everything's amazing. Oh, this is amazing, and I'm so great, and everything you do is amazing. And he just reeks of inauthenticity, and I was impressed with his work here. James Corden, I know everybody hates him, but I like him here. I like the personality he brings to this movie. Catherine Keener does a perfectly fine job. I do wish she had a bit more to work with. Leslyn Bay, aka Mos Def, does a perfectly fine job. And CeeLo Green is actually really bad. Like, he's only in one scene of the movie, but yeah, he's not good. So, the cast for the most part does do a great job, and I just like the story being told. The characters have real depth behind them, and it's sweet, it's charming, and I like how this is a movie about authenticity, it's about passion, and it's about letting all that shine in your art. And it's about keeping your art personal. And I really do like how that movie explores that. And the soundtrack is quite pleasant. Some of the songs do sound a bit too similar, but A Step You Can't Take Back is nice. I actually really love the scene where Mark Ruffalo is imagining the song coming together. Coming Up Roses is a good song. Like a Fool, I actually love that scene. And Lost Stars is phenomenal. Definitely my favorite song of this movie. But I don't really care for the song where they're on the rooftop and Haley Steinfeld does her little solo. That song just falls incredibly flat for me. And okay, it's time for me to talk about one of my big issues here. The use of music throughout this movie is very messy. Because I hate how the songs play as the instrumental score throughout the movie, and it just kind of takes away from the specialness of those songs. And then some of the song choices, I don't think fits the movie at all. And I don't know, the way it's edited and the way it sounds in moments, like for a movie about music, I found the usage here to be really bad at points. I also don't like the structure of the story because the movie begins and Keira Knightley is on stage, she's singing a song, and then it shows Mark Ruffalo, like his character earlier that day, and then it shows Keira Knightley's story leading up to that day, and I just feel like it maybe should have told Keira Knightley's story first and then go back and tell Mark Ruffalo's story. Seeing that same scene 3 times, it's weird pacing, it's a weird structure where you definitely feel the movie drag in that first act. Or even if they did it the La La Land way. Like, I don't know, I feel like this movie is actually quite messy, and one scene that really pisses me off is when James Corden is like, I dare you to resist dancing to this song. And he puts on the song, and it's just not that good of a song. So, like, I love so much of this movie. I do love the character work. I love how it's about people going through tough times and finding passion in music and sharing that passion. And I do think there is some real charm to this movie. It's a delight to watch. It's well acted. There are some great songs, but some of the direction here is messy. This movie needed to be tidied up a bit, but I'm still going to give Begin Again a 7 out of 10. Okay, so Begin Again. Have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.